Hey, are we doing it live, the national anthem?
Looks like it. I didn't know they set up like that. Should face the people. Michael's supposed to be away from the speakers.
Yeah, tell him to give me a nod.
Of course. I told the Russell radio guys 10 to.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for the national anthem, the raising of the flag on the east side of the stadium.
Switch over.
Do the flag yet. They're muted.
That our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
So much to do sometime.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's matchup between the Smith Center Redmen and our guest, the Russell Broncos. The Broncos visit us with a 2-0 record with victories against Ellis and Plainville. And Smith Center is coming in with their 1-1 record. Starters for the Broncos. Number 12, that wide receiver and cornerback is Jackson Gross. Number 2 at safety is Peyton Fanninsteel. Number 15, Wyatt Middleton, quarterback and cornerback. Number 17, Roman Hernandez at defensive end. Number 22, Brayden Strobel at wide receiver, defensive end. Number 24, Jacob Day at fullback and safety. Number 25, David Pummel at wide receiver. Number 28 is Charles Krug at linebacker and at slot. Number 32 is Cameron Farmer at linebacker. Number 45 is Brayden Suchi. Beg your pardon, Brayden Suki at linebacker. Number 50, Tegan Pfeiffer at guard and defensive tackle. Number 64 is Zach Martinez at tackle. Number 65, Aiden Morrell at defensive tackle. Number 68, Herbie Shoemaker at center. And number 69, Zeke Bolton at offensive tackle. And number 71, Josh Guzman at guard. Students to come on to the field to welcome the Redmen in just a moment. If any students would like to enter the field. Offensive starters for our Redmen. Two-headed monster at tight end. Number 2, Jason Davian. Number 3, Benji Carr. Ian Doan and Tegan McKenzie at wide receiver. Jake Sass at fullback. Luke Franklin at running back. Tarek Kelch at quarterback. Bentley Montgomery. Number 34 at running back. Number 52, Cade Sass at guard, or beg your pardon, center. Number 54,
Redmen, they won in week number 1, 29-21 over Phillipsburg, and then their loss last week to Norton, 30-20. Looking at some of the stats here for the Bronco offense, they are averaging 33 points a game. They are averaging a total of 328 offensive yards. They average 158 on the ground and 170 through the air. We mentioned Wyatt Middleton, the quarterback. He, again, has 322 yards through the air, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. For the running game, they are led by Jacob Nye. He has 16 carries, 153 yards. He went over 100 yards last week against Plainville, and he has not scored a touchdown yet on the ground. For the Redmen defense, they are giving up 25.5 points a game. They're giving up 270 yards total, or 270 yards per game. 205 of that is on the ground. They are giving up just 65 passing yards, but again, neither Phillipsburg nor Norton passed a whole lot in those first 2 weeks.
And in terms of interceptions, we have Davian Ward.
When we look at the Russell defense, they are giving up just 7 points a game. They've only allowed 14 points all season. They're giving up 132 yards total offense, 104 on the ground and 26 through the air. Again, they have 7 takeaways. The Redmen have 4 takeaways this year. The Redmen have 2 sacks. The Broncos have 8 sacks, 6 fumble recoveries and an interception. The Redmen 2 interceptions, 2 fumble recoveries, and 12 tackles for loss. For the Redmen defense, looks like Bentley Montgomery has 12 tackles, a tackle for loss and an interception. Luke Franklin has 5 tackles, tackle for loss. Eli Franklin, 11 tackles and a tackle for loss. Cade Sass, 3 tackles, a tackle for loss. Jake Sass, 13 tackles, a tackle for loss and a fumble recovery. Cooper Jones has 2 tackles. Davion Orr, 1 tackle for loss and an interception. Benji Carr, 10 tackles, a tackle for loss. Jason Dabian, 8 tackles and a sack. Dylan Tassell, 5 tackles. Alex Wilkinson, has 11 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, a sack, and a fumble recovery. Coy Hairsnape, 8 tackles and a tackle for loss, and Tarek Kelch with 6 tackles. For the Bronco defense, they have 14 tackles and a blocked field goal from Jacob Nye. 14 tackles for Charles Krug. Looks like 13 tackles, forced fumble and a fumble recovery for Cameron Farmer. Brandon Suki has 8 tackles. Peyton Fawnensteel, 5 tackles, a tackle for loss and a fumble recovery. Wyatt Middleton, 4 tackles and an interception. Braden Strobel, 11 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, a sack, 3 forced fumbles and a fumble recovery. Aiden Morrill has 6 tackles. Looks like Tegan Pfeiffer, 6 tackles, a tackle for loss, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. Roman Hernandez, 9 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries, and 2 tackles for Jackson Cross. On to the Redmen side of the ball, when they are on offense, they are averaging 24.5 points a game. Looks like 275.5 yards total offense, 241.5 rushing yards, and 34 passing yards so far this season. Again, they have 4 giveaways this year, 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles, and allowed 7 tackles for loss. Stats-wise, Tarek Kelch, a quarterback, 2 of 9 passing, 68 yards, a touchdown and 2 interceptions, 9 rushes for -6 yards. Jake Sass on the ground, 31 carries, 135 yards, 41 was his long. He did that in week number 1. He's went over 100 yards once and a touchdown. Bentley Montgomery went over 100 yards last week against Norton. He's now got 28 carries for 151 yards and a touchdown. Luke Franklin leads the way with 26 carries, 192 yards. He's went over 100 yards once. He's also got 4 touchdowns. He also has a reception for a touchdown that went 53 yards. The other receptions, Keegan McKenzie has 1 for 15 yards, and Jason Dabian has 1 for 11 yards. As that is a little look at the stats for tonight. Again, the Russell Broncos coming to town to take on the Smith Center Redmen at Hubbard Stadium. The first time these two teams have met up since the year 2003, when the Redmen won that one by a score of 53-0. 2 times before that, they met in districts. Redmen won 63-0 in 2001 and then 52-7 in the year 2000. So we'll see how tonight goes, as again the Broncos riding a hot streak, 2-0 on the year. The Redmen 1-1 on the season. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with your starting lineups after this 2-minute break. You're listening to Redmen Football on KQMA. Welcome back. Jesse Ray with you from Hubbard Stadium here in Smith Center. Let's take a look at your starting lineups. First for the visitors, the Russell Broncos. They, on defense, will be starting up front. They will run a 4-3 defense. At least that's the base that they sent anyway. Roman Hernandez, he's number 17. He's a 6'3", 190-pound junior. He's the defensive end. The other defensive end, number 22, a 6', 175-pound senior, Braden Strobel. The defensive tackles will be number 50, a 5'10", 180-pound sophomore, Tegan Piper, and number 65, a 5'10", 230-pound junior, Aiden Morrell. For the linebackers, they'll go number 28, a 5'10", 175-pound senior, Charles Krug. 32, a 6'3", 199-pound senior, Cameron Farmer. And number 45, a 5'9", 165-pound sophomore, Braden Suki. The corners will be number 12, a 6', 180-pound senior, Jackson Cross. And number 15, a 5'8", 165-pound senior, Wyatt Middleton. The safeties will be number 24, a 5'9", 165-pound senior, Jacob Nye, and number 2, a 6'1", 176-pound junior, Peyton Bonensteel. For the Bronco offense, up front, number 69, a 6'2", 205-pound senior, Zeke Bolton. Number 71, a 5'10", 235-pound senior, Josh Guzman. Number 68, a 5'11", 225-pound junior, Herbie Shoemaker. Number 50, a 5'10", 180-pound sophomore, Tegan Piper. And number 64, a 5'8", 210-pound junior, Zach Martinez. The fullback will be number 24, a 5'9", 165-pound senior, Jacob Nye. The wide receivers will be number 28, a 5'10", 175-pound senior, Charles Krug. Number 12, a 6', 180-pound senior, Jackson Cross. 22, a 6', 175-pound senior, Braden Strobel. And number 25, a 6'2", 185-pound senior, David Pummel. As the captains out there for the Redmen, it's Montgomery, Hairsnape, Sass, and Sass. We'll track down the Broncos captains when we get a chance here. Let's see. What were those again? 15. So Wyatt Middleton, Jacob Nye, David Pummel, and Xavier Donner. Or no, Charles Krug. Krug. I think it's Krug. Looks like Krug. That's what we'll say. It's Krug. So the captains are out there. So while they're out, let's take a look at the Redmen defense quickly. Up front, Coy Hairsnape, Alex Wilkinson, Dylan Tassell, and Jason Davian. The linebackers, Luke Franklin, Jake Sass, and Cade Sass. The secondary, Tarek Kelch, Bentley Montgomery, Davion Hoare, and Benji Carr. For the offense, it's Eli Franklin, Coy Hairsnape, Cade Sass, Caden Weltmer, and Dylan Tassell up front. At fullback will be Jake Sass. Running backs, Luke Franklin and Bentley Montgomery. Benji Carr, the tight end, and Ian Doan starting at wide receiver. We'll also see Jason Davian sub in. We'll see Tegan McKenzie sub in as well. The Redmen in their home red jerseys with the white numbers and the green trim. The Broncos in their road white jerseys with the blue numbers and the red trim. The Broncos have those white helmets with the blue numbers on them. I believe they also have a Bronco on the one side. Looks like still discussing. Looks like now we're getting the call here from the referee. Looks like Smith Center won the toss. And they will receive. So the Redmen going to start with the football. And as we approach the top of the hour, we'll go ahead and take our quick 10-second break for station identification. When we come back, opening kickoff of week number 3 of high school football here in the state of Kansas from Hubbard Stadium. We'll be back after this as you're listening to Redmen Football on KQMA. Okay. And welcome back to Hubbard Stadium. Week number 3 of high school football about to get underway here in the state of Kansas and here in Smith Center, Kansas, as the Smith Center Redmen take on one of the latest teams to join the Mid-Continent League, the Russell Broncos. As the Broncos, this will be their third year in the MCL. Last year they were 4-5 on the year, 2-1 in the MCL, 1-8 in 2020, 0-3 in the MCL. Before that, of course, they were in the NCAA with the likes of Beloit, Sacred Heart, southeast of Saline, also Minneapolis and Republic County in there. But we're getting set here. Again, the Redmen will start with the football as they want to get off to a better start than last week, as Norton able to score quickly. 2 touchdowns early in that one, and the Redmen had to try to fight back the rest of the game. Tonight, they're going to take the kickoff and see what they can do, as looks like a kicking off. Charles Krug again to kick off for the Broncos. Montgomery and Carr back deep to receive for the Redmen. There is the whistle. The Redmen will go right to left on your radio dial. There's the approach. Squib kick. And fighting for the football as one of the Broncos got upended by one of the Redmen. Tried to go up high, and the Redmen upended him. And Jake Sass jumped on the football, and he does recover. So the Redmen going to have great starting field position. They'll start at their own 48-yard line with 11:57 left to go here in the first quarter. Well, now the ref's discussing here. Now there's a flag on the play. Did one of the Broncos touch him before the 10-yard marker? Maybe.
There is a flag on the play.
So let's see what the flag is all about here. The only thing I could think of is maybe he touched it before it went 10 yards. And penalty is on the Broncos. So that should give the Redmen into Bronco territory to start this ball game. I've never seen that call before, so not real. I don't know what that call is. Let's see if our handy dandy fair catch interference, maybe. According to the program, anyway, it might have been fair catch interference, but I don't know that anybody went for the fair catch.
Looks like catch interference is the call.
But at least according to the program that has all the signs, that's the one it looked like anyway. Either way, the Redmen going to start with the football. Kind of a weird way to start our ball game, but it looks like we're ready to go. Tarek Kelch brings his offense out. Sass, Montgomery, and Luke Franklin, the wishbone set behind Kelch. He's got Damian, the tight end, on the left side. Tegan McKenzie starting wide receiver out to the right. The Redmen go right to left on your radio dial. They hand the ball off to Jake Sass. He's going to fall forward close to the 50-yard line.
Jake Sass up the middle for short yardage, number 17.
See where they spot him down at. Looks like we are pretty close to a 2-yard gain for Jake, so we'll call it second down and 8. Ball's closer to that 50 than it is the 49. Second down and 8 for the Redmen. There's a snap. They're going to hand this one off to Luke Franklin. Franklin's got an opening. He's off. He's at the 40. Stiff arm, 35-30. And then Nye rides him down, but not until he picks up a big gain on second down.
It's going to be first and 10 Redmen at the 26.
So a 34-yard gain for Luke on his first carry of the ball game.
That was Jacob May on the tackle.
We got a 24-yard carry. It's going to bring up first down and 10 from the 26. They're going to hand this one off to Montgomery. Cut back at the 20. He's at the 15, 10, 5. Bentley Montgomery punches it in from 26 yards out. Hit him with the cutback. And the defender went one way. Bentley went the other. And he's going to walk in from 26 yards out. And the Redmen on the board with 11:05 left to go here in the first quarter. So the Redmen strike first to Bentley Montgomery into the end zone from 26 yards out. Again, Bentley went over 100 yards last week against Norton. Had a big second half. Gets started early in this one. The Redmen line up to go for two, and Luke Franklin gets hit at the goal line, but he's going to get in for the 2-point conversion. So with that, 11:05 left to go in the first quarter. The Redmen on the board first. We'll be back with more first quarter action as you're listening to Redmen football on KQMA. Okay. Of course. Awesome.
Well, great way to start off here. I'm out against a mighty potent Russell team, but we're going to see what comes up here. Russell's a big passing team. I'd like to thank everybody who's contributed to helping us out here. My neighbors, Ron and Pat Griffith, and Dennis Hansen and Kathy. And, of course, Eldine Holtis and the Holtis boys. Mitch Holtis and Tammy, they're in the Kansas City area. Good way to go, Chiefs. If you'd like to help us out, you can send money to Smith Center Junior Senior High School, 300 Roger Barter Way, Smith Center, Kansas, 66967. So, or just drive up there and drop it off. Go Redmen.
And welcome back to Hubbard Stadium. The Redmen getting set to kick off after they score on a 26-yard run by Bentley Montgomery. Back to receive for the Broncos is number 2, Peyton Fawnensteel, and also Wyatt Middleton back there as well. Fawnensteel runs up to it. He's going to catch it inside the 20. He's off. He's up to the 35. Falls across. Looks like they give him, looks like they're going to give him about the 37. So first and 10 for the Broncos. Ball be at their 37-yard line. There we go. So first and 10 for the Russell Broncos. Still early in this one, but they don't want to fall behind by too much. Their first drive of the ball game. Let's see what they do. It looks like Middleton sends one to the left, twins to the right, has Nye standing to his right as he's standing in the shotgun. Sends a man in motion right to left. They're going to hand it off to Nye. He goes off the left side. He's hit quickly. Luke Franklin there. And also in on the tackle is going to be Cade Sass. Or no. That is going to be also in on the tackle is Dylan Tassell. Brings up second down and 10 after the no gain for Nye. Middleton quickly back up on the line. Strobel, the wing back on the left side. Twins to the left, one man to the right. That is Pummel. Nye stands to the left of Middleton and shotgun. There's the snap. Middleton runs the option, keeps it himself around the left side. He's hit quickly. Couple different Redmen there. Jake Sass is there. Also, looks like maybe Cade Sass was in there. Jason Davy in there as well. Going to bring up third down for the Broncos. Looks like no gain again on the play. Redmen defense fired up after last week. So far, gain tackling on both the first 2 plays of the ball game for the Russell offense. Out to the left will be Jackson Cross. Twins to the right. That is going to be Krug and Pummel. Strobel, the wing back on the right side. Nye stands to the right of Middleton. Quick pass, kind of a screen to Nye, and he's going to be brought down. Tarek Kelch with the ankle tackle.
Short gain on the play.
Looks like gain of, I'll call it 3 on the play. Fourth and 7, ball at the 40-yard line. 9:20 left to go here in the first quarter. The Redmen up 8-0. See what the Broncos decide to do here. Middleton in the pistol. See what they're going to do here as they have a 4th and 7 from their own 40-yard line. Middleton rolls out to his right. Looks like he's going to try to pass it off, and it's going to be incomplete. Orr and Montgomery in coverage. Nice defensive effort as Pummel was the intended receiver. The Redmen force a turnover on downs. Davion Orr and the corner in coverage. And Montgomery came to help him out. So turnover on downs, and the Redmen start in a Bronco territory. Ball at their Bronco 40-yard line with 8:59 left to go in this first quarter. Tegan McKenzie split out to the right. Davian, the tight end, on the left side. Sass, Franklin, and Montgomery in the wishbone set behind Kelch. There's the snap. They're going to hand this one off to Bentley. Bentley cuts to the outside, tries to cut back middle, breaks one tackle, and then Nye going to bring him down the first Bronco to be able to wrap him up, but he broke a tackle first. Ball up to the 37-yard line, so gain of 3 for Bentley. 8:40 and counting left to go here in the first quarter. 3rd down and 7 for the Redmen as they lead right now 8-0 over the Russell Broncos after forcing a turnover on downs. Ian Doan split out to the right. Davian the tight end on the left side. Wishbone set behind Kelch. There's the snap. They're going to hand this one off to Franklin. Franklin runs over a defender. Ball's over the 35 up close to the 33-yard line. Still going to bring up 3rd down though for the Redmen.
28 on the tackle. That's Charles Crew. Going to make it 3rd down and 3.
Called gain of 4 for Franklin. 3rd down and about 3. McKenzie split out to the right. Davian tight end on the left side. Wishbone set behind Kelch. Ball at the 33-yard line. And Franklin gets stood up this time. Little to no gain on the play, it looks like.
Franklin with a gain of about.
Oh, no, I guess it was close. They gave him forward momentum. Call it gain of 2 on the play. Call it 4th down here. And about a yard. They need the 30. They're setting about the 31. Here comes the Redmen offense on this 4th and short. Doan split out to the right. Wishbone set behind Kelch. Ball at the 31-yard line. There's the snap. They hand this one off to Sass. Sass bulls forward across the 30. He's got the 1st down.
First down. Number 28, Charles Krug on the tackle.
Krug again on the tackle. Ball up to the 29-yard line. Gain of 2 for Jake. Give him gain of 3. First and 10, ball at the 28-yard line. 6:50 and counting left to play. Went with the hard count and it worked. First time the Redmen have used it this year and it worked to perfection. So instead of 1st and 10 from the Bronco 28, it's now 1st and 10, or 1st and 5 from the Bronco at 23.
Encroachment on the defense. It's going to be 5 yards and will remain.
So we'll see what Coach Sass has drawn up here. Getting the ball at the 23-yard line. 1st and 5 for the Redmen. McKenzie split out to the right. Doan the tight end, or that is Davian the tight end on the left side. Montgomery, Sass, and Franklin in the wishbone set behind Kelch. The Redmen go right to left on your radio dial. They're going to hand this one off to Bentley around the right side. He's found an opening. He's off again. And Bentley Montgomery punches it in again, this time from 23 yards out. His 2nd touchdown of the first quarter. And the Redmen now lead 14-0 with 6:34 left to go in the first quarter.
14-0, pending the point after.
So Bentley's got 2 touchdowns already here in the first quarter. Has a 26-yarder and now a 23-yarder. Redmen again lead 14-0, 6:34 left to play here in the first quarter. That was a 5-play drive that went 40 yards for the Redmen as they get set for the extra point. Looks like Sass is going to kick. Hold is down, kick is up. Sass's kick is good. That makes it 15-0. The Smith Center Redmen lead the Russell Broncos. We'll be back with more first quarter action after this as you're listening to Redmen Football on KQMA.
Everybody's doing well here. Redmen showing up well against the Broncos, who are 2-0 right now. So we'll try to alter that. I'd like to thank Holly for keeping me up on who has made some fresh payments. Appreciate Roger Hallen making a contribution last week, but we're getting on the bus. And also Dwayne and Artis Kattenberg and Joe and Betty Peffert. To Roger and Janice Allen, Larry and Judy Burgess, the Holtis boys, Eldine, Mike, Mitch, and Lyle, along with Mitch and Tammy there, and Shawnee. Mitch wants you to be aware there's going to be and Eldine, that's going to be the Home of the Green fundraiser in April. So get your pickleball shoes and your golfing shoes and your Chief hats on and come on down and listen to, get involved and enjoy the Chiefs chat with Mitch and players. Go Redmen.
The Smith Center Redmen lead the Russell Broncos 15-0 on 2 Bentley Montgomery first quarter touchdowns. Bondensteel picks this one up about the 14-yard line. He's up to the 20. Breaks one tackle there, still on his feet, close to the 30-yard line. Another nice return for Peyton Bondensteel. He's had a couple nice returns already here for the Broncos. They'll start this drive with 6:32 left to go here in the first quarter. They'll have the ball at their own, looks like 27-yard line. $6:32 left to go here in this first quarter. Again, 15-0. The Smith Center Redmen lead. Here comes Middleton's offense. He's got twins left, twins to the right. Nye stands behind him in a shotgun. Now he moves to the right. Middleton awaits the snap. There it is, kind of a low snap, but Middleton able to corral it. Nye's going to pick up maybe a yard, but did I see a flag come in? Yes, there is a flag on the play, so we'll see what the flag is all about. Nye may have picked up about a yard on the play, but again, we'll see the flag is all about here. It is holding on the Broncos. Redmen going to decide they are going to push them back here 10 yards. Second penalty of the game on the Broncos. So they will have first and 20 now from the 17-yard line. Looks like from the 16. So Middleton brings his offense out. Twins to the right. He's looking left. He's going to go left to his wide open receiver, and luckily for the Redmen defense, Cross couldn't haul that one in. He was wide open. Middleton so far 1 of 3 on the game so far. He's got that 3-yard completion. Had a big one there, but Cross couldn't haul that one in. So brings up 2nd down and 20 for the Bronco offense. Ball at their own 16-yard line after that holding call on first down. Pushed them back. Right now, they have a one man to the right, or one to the left, twins to the right. Strobel, the wing back on the right side. Middleton rolls to his right, looking, goes over and could not connect with his receiver. That was Pummel that time, the intended receiver. Going to bring up 3rd down and long for the Broncos. 3rd and 20 from their own 16-yard line. Clock stops at 6:16 left to go here in the first quarter. The Smith Center Redmen lead 15-0. Middleton looks to the sideline to get the call. They have looks like out to the right will be Jace Pierman. Also Charles Krug to the right. They got one man split out to the left. Strobel, the wing back on the right side. Nye stands to the right of Middleton. He sends Strobel in motion. Middleton rolls out. He's under pressure. Jake Sass almost got his hands on that one. Up for grabs. Oh, what a big hit by Bentley Montgomery. Did the Bronco receiver hold on to it, though? What a great catch by Charles Krug. He has it all the way up to the 35, close to the 35-yard line. What a great reception by Krug to hold on to that as Bentley laid the boomstick on him right there at the 35-yard line.
17 makes it 4th down and 3 to go.
19-yard completion for Middleton to Krug. Still going to bring up 4th down, though, for the Broncos. Ball at their own 35-yard line. Middleton sends his man in motion. They're going to flip it out to Nye. Nye's going to try to get the outside. Nothing going. The Redmen defense comes up big. Luke Franklin with the stop on 4th down, and that's another turnover on downs.
So it's 1st and 10 Redmen.
1st and 10 for the Redmen as they will start this drive at, let's see, looks like 32-yard line. 5:21 left to go. in this first quarter. The Redmen already leading 15-0. See what the Redmen offense can do here. Again, starting at the Bronco 32-yard line, the best starting field position for the Redmen in this one. McKenzie split out to the right. Davey, the tight end, on the left side. Wishbone set behind Couch as the Redmen go right to left on your radio dial. They're going to flip it to Montgomery. He's hitting the backfield. Bentley's going to get brought down for a loss of about 3 on the play. The Bronco defense ready for that one. They're going to spot him down close to the 35-yard line, so we'll call it the loss of 3 on the play. So 2nd down and 13 for the Redmen offense. Ball at the Bronco 35-yard line. 4:50 and counting left to go here in the first quarter. Smith Center leads 15-0 over the Russell Broncos here at Hubbard Stadium. Couch brings the offense out. 2nd and 13 from the 35. They hand it off to Franklin. Luke lowers his shoulder, and he's going to get back to maybe the original line of scrimmage, and looks like that's about all they're going to give him, so he gets the 3 yards back.
Number 32 and company.
Going to bring up 3rd down for the Redmen offense. 3rd down and 10, a ball back at the 32-yard line. 4:20 and counting left to go in the first quarter. Smith Center leads Russell 15-0 here in week number 3 of Kansas high school football. Both teams will start districts next week. The Redmen will be at Wabaunsee. That game played in Alma. And then looks like Russell will be taking on Beloit in Russell next week. 3rd down and 10 from the 32 for the Redmen. So they go right to left on your radio dial. There's the snap. They're handed off to Montgomery. Bentley looking for an opening. Lowers his shoulder. He's across the 25. He's going to be close as he was carried. Bronco defenders as Suki was there and a whole host of other. Farmer was there as well, as they are going to give Bentley the first down. What a great run up to the, let's see, where are they going to spot this one at? Looks like gain of 11 for Bentley. Another rushing first down. First 3rd down conversion for the Redmen in this one. So 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line for the Redmen. 3:35 and counting left to go here in the first quarter. They have the ball at the Bronco 21-yard line. Kelch waits the snap from Cade Sass, gets it, hands it off to Jake. Jake lowers his shoulder, and he's going to be stood up after a gain of 1, maybe 2. So Jake was able to see, looks like they're going to give him 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 19-yard line. First trip for the Redmen into the red zone. 2nd down and 8 from the 19. Kelch brings the offense up. Wishbone set behind him. McKenzie split out to the right. They're going to go off the right side with Franklin this time. Luke finds an opening to the outside. Cuts back. Breaks 1 tackle. He's still on his feet. He's dragging a Bronco defender. Is he across the line? No signal yet. Touchdown Redmen. Luke Franklin carrying a Bronco defender across the end zone from 19 yards out. The Redmen now lead with 2:46 left to go in the first quarter. They lead 21-0. Luke Franklin punches it in from 19. Again, he was carrying a Bronco defender across the end zone, across that goal line. 2:46 left to play in this first quarter. Redmen going to line up for the extra point. Sass's kick is up. This one looks like it was right down the middle. Kick is good. The Redmen up 22-0. We'll be back after this as you're listening to Redmen football on KQMA.
And on Next Tech Channel 165 in the Smith Center Redmen YouTube channel. I'd like to thank Jamie Bowen for helping me out here do the camera work. Does a pretty fine job. Well, Lady Red are traveling to Belleville tomorrow. Get on the bus at 7 o'clock and cruise there to Belleville. We'll be playing at 9 o'clock in the South Gym, the new gym that's a big metal building that I can't get any internet in, so hopefully they have their internet fixed there so I can stream, but no guarantees about that. Been down that road, been to that rodeo, got the photos and the pictures, or I guess I don't because it didn't work. Then on Sunday, the youth volleyball clinic at the high school at 2 o'clock to 4:30. Monday is JV football, Russell. Smith Center Traveler Russell. On Tuesday is Smith Center volleyball at home. So we're redoing that kicker thing. Some sort of disparity here. There was a penalty on the previous kick, and so we didn't get a point. Well, poop-a-doop.
Point after attempt is
Not sure why, but that's just the way it goes. Kind of missed a flag. Did you see a flag, Tim? None of us up here in the press box saw the flag, but apparently there was a flag. So, but hope y'all enjoy what you watch. Like I said, Lady Red's going to be in Smith Center on Tuesday. So coming out here, watch the game. Lady Red will be starting the match off at 5 o'clock, I believe, against Norton, which is pretty potent this year. And Trigo is always comes up with some really good team effort. So if you want to find out what's going on in Lady Red, Redmen, and USD 237 Land Kingdom, go to USD237.com, click on the quick link, and then go down to the calendar. This is monthly athletics and other events. And it looks like there's going to be land judging in Goodland High School on Wednesday for the FFA guys and girls. And Thursday is going to be cross country in Osborne, along with Smith Center going to Phillipsburg for junior high. Go Redmen.
Fawn and Steel back, also Walker Middleton back, so wrong Middleton as Fawn and Steel has it. He breaks one tackle, fumble on the play, but it looks like the Broncos there to jump on it. Dabian forced the fumble, but the Broncos were able to recover it. 2:40 left to go in the first quarter. Also, update for you, end of the first quarter, TMP 7, Plainville nothing. So the Cardinals holding their own, at least through the first quarter, against the Monarchs, who everything we've seen so far this year looking like they're going to be a pretty good team in the Mid-Continent League as well. Ball going to be spotted at the 26-yard line. First and 10 for the Broncos there. They send twins left, one man to the right. Sends a man in motion. That's Strobel. They hand it off to Nye. He's buried in the backfield. Coy Hairsnape the first in there. Eli Franklin there. Kate Sass there as well.
awesome, about a yard.
Can bring up second down. It's a loss of a yard. Second down and 11. Ball close to the 25-yard line. 2:18 and counting left to go. Pierman out to the right. Also, looks like Walker Middleton out to the right. One man split out to the left. Strobel, the wing back on the left side. Wyatt Middleton sends his brother in motion. Walker has it on the carry around the right, or around the left end, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. Bentley Montgomery, the first Redmen there. So, a loss on the play. Ball all the way back at looks like ball back at the 20-yard line, so let's just call it a loss of 5. Easy math for us there. Going to bring up third down for the Broncos. Third down and about 16 from the 20. Minute 35 and counting left to go here in this first quarter. The Smith Center Redmen leading it 21-0. Another quick update for you. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Beloit 8, Republic County 0. Middleton trips to the right, one man to the left. Middleton's going to roll to his right. He's again under pressure, gets the pass off. It is completed. Great catch again by the Bronco receivers. This time it is going to be Brayden Strobel on the reception. Going to pick up the first down up to the 39-yard line, so another gain of 19. That's 2 19-yard completions for Middleton. Back-to-back passes, both 19 yards for the senior quarterback. Minute 10 left to go here in this first quarter. The Redmen lead 21-0. First down of the ball game for the Broncos. Middleton quickly passes out to Walker Middleton. He's got another first down, and then Luke Franklin going to bring him down, but he's up to the 49-yard line.
13 or 12.
It looks like they're going to give him the 48, so gain of 12 on the play.
First and 10 Broncos.
Another first down passing for the Broncos. So now the Broncos starting to click a little bit here offensively. Late in the first quarter, down 21-0. Under 1 minute left to play in the first quarter. Hurry up offense. Twins to the right, one man to the left. A whistle here. Looks like the Redmen going to call a timeout. Coach Hutchinson wants to talk with the defense. As again, the Broncos went with the hurry up, started to pick up some momentum. As Middleton has completed a 19-yard pass, completed a 12-yard pass, and again, starting to pick up a little bit of momentum. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Redmen Football on KQMA.
And on the Next Tech Channel 165, and it's the Redmen YouTube channel. And Lady Red will, Redmen are going to be in Wabaunsee next Friday night. You may be thinking, isn't that down by Topeka? Yes, it is. Keisha decided to send us that way this year. So we're going to go to Alma, Kansas. Game probably start at 7, but maybe they'll start early. I don't know. But then the next day we have
is being run by the cross-country team.
volleyball at Hoisington. That's a week from tomorrow.
Fifth quarter.
So I don't know how I'm going to get from Alma to Hoisington without getting any sleep. But we'll figure it out. Hope you all enjoy what you're watching. Coming out to a game if you can. Lady Red in town on Tuesday. And JV, high school, and junior high, cross country in Osborne on Thursday. Go Redmen. Go Lady Red.
38. They're going to send a Pierman and also Strobel to the right. Walker Middleton also in the slot to the right. Looks like to the left will be Jackson Cross. Wyatt Middleton will be in the shotgun, and he has, looks like back there with him is a Braden Suki. Middleton switches Suki from right to left. There's the snap. Middleton going to keep it himself around the left side. He's going to be hit hard as Hairsnape is there. Wilkinson is there. Tassell's there. Cade Sass was flying in as well. Also Luke Franklin in there for the Redmen. A whole host of Redmen in on that one. So it's going to bring up second down and 10. After the carry for Wyatt Middleton. See if they what they decide to do here. Again, trips to the right. One man to the left. Middleton in shotgun with Suki to his left. There's a snap. Looks left, goes left, has his man. That is going to be Jackson Cross. Cross breaks a couple tackles. He's up to the first down marker and more. He's still on his feet as finally the Redmen bring him down after he picks up a big gain all the way down to the 28-yard line. So a gain of 20. Cross has his first reception. First and 10 from the Redmen 28 after a gain of 20 on the play for Jackson Cross. His first reception, 20 yards. So 4 straight completions for Wyatt Middleton, and he's got 4 straight passes with with double-digit completions. So again, we're at the end of the first quarter now. The Redmen lead 21-0. You're listening to Redmen Football on KQMA.
And the band's going to play for a while. Good to have the band here. Some more of our sponsors are Ken and Diane Depperschmidt, Carl and Wilma Berry, Larry and Barbara Wilson, Mitch and Tammy Holtus. So he said them. People's Bank. Thank you so much, the People's Bank, for contributing money to buy the new tripod. It's a pretty darn fine tripod. It kind of folds up in a different way than Jamie and I are used to, but we got it figured out. I'm not sure why the scoreboard's all jiggly and wiggly. Maybe there's a setting I can change that will make that. It seems like when it gets darker, then that jiggly wiggly goes away. But sorry about that, folks. We'll see if we can get that worked out. And some more of our sponsors are, the People's Bank for everything, all your banking needs, trust, checking, savings, the little boxes you put safe stuff in there so if your house burns down, you don't lose your stuff. Bob and Wanda Dietz, Dale and Audra Seaman, all kinds of things going on. And Redmen Land. Oh, and Old Settlers next week. Go Redmen.
Of the drive
2 weeks.
First down play of the drive is finally able to pick up some first downs. 3 of them here on this drive alone. 1st and 10 from the Redmen 28-yard line as we start the second quarter. Walker Middleton goes in motion. Wyatt rolls out, now pitches it to Walker. He's got the first down and more. Walker Middleton still on his feet, finally brought down after he picks up another first down play. Ball up to the, looks like about the 16-yard line, so
looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 just outside the 10.
after a 12-yard gain for Walker Middleton. So 1st and 10, the Broncos inside the red zone. Ball at the Redmen 16-yard line. 11:34 left to go. Middleton in shotgun, looks right, goes right to Walker Middleton again. He gets to the outside, breaks one tackle. He's at the 5, and he's going to be brought down by Benji Carr. He's going to be short of the goal line.
Gain of about 9 on the play. Going to be 2nd down and 1.
And bring up 2nd down and 1, as they can still technically pick up a first down without actually picking up the touchdown here. So they hand it off to Suki. Suki across. Does he cross the goal line? Looks like they're going to mark him just short.
Suki on the carry. Appears to be short of the goal line, but good for a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal for the Broncos here. He did pick up just enough to pick up that first down. So 1st and goal from the 1. Here come the Broncos offense, trying to punch it in, down 21-0. Middleton going to keep it himself, gets a push from Suki. No signal yet. Looks like the Redmen may have stood strong on the goal line that time. So no gain again for Wyatt Middleton. Brings up 2nd and goal from the 1. 10:35 and counting left to play. In this first half, the Redmen lead 21-0, but the Broncos knocking on the door. Middleton will be under center this time. I formation. Nye dots the I. Middleton keeps it, and no signal yet, as looks like Benji Carr came in at the last second, but they call it a touchdown anyway. Benji was close to keeping him out, but Middleton able to get that ball just across the line. Touchdown Broncos. Wyatt Middleton was from 1 yard out.
Wyatt Middleton from 1 yard out. Makes the score 21-6.
10:15 left to play here in the first half. Again, Smith Center leads 21-6. Krug lines up to kick the extra point. It looks like it is good, and the signal good. 21-7. So Center leads by 2 touchdowns with 10:15 left to go in the first half. You're listening to Redmen Football on KQMA.
And on Next Tech Channel 165, this is the Redmen YouTube channel. I'd like to thank Next Tech for all the things you've done for us for the last 15, 17 years. So started off just giving us a bunch of stuff to use, and we used it, and then we got more stuff, and they shared that, and they put it in the internet, and got the super speed stuff going in all the auditorium, the gym, and up here, and at the elementary school. Plus all the fine stuff that they've given us to use equipment-wise. I mean, we would have spent like $10,000 the first year we were doing it, and it didn't cost us nothing for the equipment. So, but I'd like to thank everybody who has contributed over the years and made good things happen for Redmen and Lady Red. So go Redmen, go Lady Red.
Number 28, Charles Cruz set the kick. We're going to have Bentley Montgomery and Benji Carr deep to return.
Ball, Jamie. Where's the ball? Where's the ball?
And welcome back to Hubbard Stadium. Jesse Ray with you. As the Redmen lead by 2 touchdowns, 21-7. Carr going to track this one down at the 1 yard line. Benji picks it up. He's at the 5. He's at the 10. He's got blockers 15, 20. Benji's off. He's at the 30, 40. Benji's got one man to beat 50. Gets a blocker 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Nobody's going to catch Benji Carr. It's a 99-yard kick return. Benji Carr to the house, and the Redmen now lead 27-7 with 10 minutes left to go in this first half. 99 yards, Benji Carr, house call, and the Redmen back up by 20. Benji let that one bounce, took a weird bounce, got past him, rolled down to the 1 yard line. Coach is probably losing their mind, let that one roll into the goal line. Benji picked it up, took it to the house. He had blockers in front of him, 99 yards, and Benji Carr has the entire Redmen faithful on their feet for that one. The Redmen going to line up to go for 2. Kelch in the pistol, has the wishbone behind him. There's a snap. They're going to hand this one off to Franklin, and Luke's going to walk in for 2. 29-7, the Redmen lead with 10 minutes left to go. With that, we'll be back after this as you're listening to Redmen football on KQMA.
Sorry I missed that replay there. Our dad was up here going crazy. Preacher dad. I don't know why. Anyway. Great job by Benji and the whole Redmen team. Everybody just kind of stacked up there on that right side. On the left side for our viewing pleasure. And then just took people out and went down the field. So, way to go, Redmen. We had a whole bunch of fun there, but we had Preacher Dad just kind of shaking the whole building.
That was crazy.
So that was fun.
Thank you, everybody out there. Heard you too.
Excitable boys here. I'd like to thank the more sponsors. Donna Dance, first one to put some money in there. Thank you, Donna. Duke and Kathy Raby out there in Arizona. Dennis and Kathy Hansen. Jim and Donna Muck. Janet Seams Memorial. Thank you so much. Late great Janet Seams and the Donnie Sink Trust. Donnie Sink Trust. Thank you. Trustees. Art and Linda Beffert. Neil and Karen Herndon and Skipper Marie Overmiller. Couple of long-term investors in our effort. So go Redmen, go Lady Red.
Benji Carr took the kickoff 99 yards to the house, and the Redmen now back up 29-7. So Redmen getting set to kick off. Walker Middleton back. Also Peyton Faunensteel back as they kick this one. Faunensteel picks it up at about the 15-yard line. He comes to Redmen sideline 20, 25. Finds a blocker 30. And he's going to be brought down at about the 31, 32-yard line as it was Leonard Schlaughter again on the tackle for the Redmen. So with 9:53 left to go in this first half, the Broncos will start 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. As we got another update, the Lakeside up on Logan Palco 40-0 at the end of the first quarter in that one. Hill City up on Thunder Ridge 14-6 in the second quarter of that one. Osborne's up on Hanover 14-0. TMP up on Plainville 14-0. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Ball at their own 33-yard line. Flag on the play. Nothing going for Nye on that one is Alex Wilkinson there. See what the flag is all about, though. Nye picked up a yard, but it is a illegal motion on the Broncos. See what the Redmen decide to do, if they bring up 2nd down and 9 or they push them back. See what they're talking to Coach Sass, see what he decides to do here. It is a legal motion on the offense. Penalty is declined, so give Nye a gain of 1. I'll bring up 2nd down and 9 from the 34-yard line. The Redmen leading 29-7. 9:50 left to go here in this first half. Middleton going to roll to his right. He's looking, still looking, gets hit, ball incomplete. He got hammered by Jason Dabian as he was letting that one go. Ball skipped into his receiver's hands. His first incompletion, he completed He had completed the previous 6 passes as Middleton's up to 11 attempts. He's at 99 yards. And again, he had completed 6 passes in a row before that one. So it brings up 3rd down and 9 for the Broncos. Ball at their own 34-yard line. 9:40 left to go here in this first half. The Redmen up 29-7. Looks like Cross is split out to the left. Twins to the right. Nye stands to the right. Middleton rolls to his right. Now he's going to keep it. He tucks it. He's off. He's got the first down up to the 45-yard line. 16-yard carry or 16-yard. Looks like gain of about. Looks like gain of about 11 on the play. They do pick up the first down. Second, 3rd down conversion for the Broncos. Now they have it 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. 9:15 and counting. Middleton looks to the sideline. He's got trips to the left. His running back stands to his left. They're going to hand it off to Nye. Nye breaks the first 2 tackles, still on his feet. He's going to be a gain of about 4 on the play. Jake Sasson on the tackle for the Redmen. Going to bring up 2nd down and 6. Ball at the 49-yard line.
Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6.
Gets Nye back into positive yardage. He was at 4 carries, -2 yards before that one. So now he's at 5 carries, 2 yards. And it's 2nd down and 6. Ball at the Bronco 49-yard line. Again, split out to the left is Cross and Walker Middleton. He's in the slot to the left. They have one man split out to the right. Can't quite catch that number. They have a man on the right wing, and then Nye stands beside or to the left of Middleton in shotgun. They're going to run the option play. Middleton gives it to Nye. Nye going to be upended by Montgomery, but not until he picks up the first down up to the 43-yard line. Going to bring up first down. Gain of 12 for Nye.
42.
Call a gain of 7 for Nye. As they give it to Walker Middleton. He's up the Broncos sideline. The freshman's got some speed. He's picked up another first down.
Middleton for a Bronco first down. On the tackle.
Ball was at the 40. At the 42. Ball's up now to the 20 yards on the pitch and catch. So again, first down for the Broncos. Again, moving the ball pretty efficiently. They did last drive, scored a touchdown. See what happens here. Ball's at the 23-yard line. Now there's a flag on the play. It's an encroachment on the Redmen, and it is. There's the Redmen's first penalty of the ball game. Second penalty, technically. End of the first quarter, Trigo is up on Stockton 44-0. So 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Ball at the 18-yard line. They're back in the red zone. 7:53 left to go in the first half. 29-7. The Redmen lead the Broncos. But again, the Broncos marching down the field here. They have twins to the left. One man split out to the right. Suki stands behind Middleton. And it is Strobel, the wing back on the left side. That's Pummel split out to the right. Krug and Pierman, or that's Cross to the left. Middleton keeps it. He's hit quickly. Jason Davian brings him down.
Looks to be no gain on the play. Jason Davian on the tackle.
No gain. Maybe even a loss of 1 on the play.
Actually lost a yard, 2nd down and 6.
So going to bring up second down and 6. Ball at the 19-yard line. 29-7, the Smith Center Redmen lead. Middleton looks to the sideline. He's got, looks like Cross has split out to the left. He's got trips to the right. Sends a man in motion. Middleton quickly pitches it out to the left to Cross. Breaks his first tackle. Cross still on his feet and then brought down by Benji Carr, as that was Luke Franklin that missed him on the first try.
Middleton to Cross. Tackled by Benji Carr. There is a flag on the play.
But there is a flag on the play.
6 on the play.
It was right around the first down marker, but let's see what the flag is all about here. The Broncos already moving backwards, indicating that it may be on them. It is holding on the Broncos. So instead of a potential first down for the Broncos, it's now second down and forever. Ball back at the 31-yard line. Spot foul, and that flag was set at about the 21, so 10-yard penalty. Second down and very long now for the Bronco offense. Ball at the Redmen 31-yard line. Trips to the right, one man to the left. Nye stands behind Middleton. He's going to roll to his right. He's looking to pass, still looking. Now he's going to unload, uncorks one, and incomplete, as it was a Pierman, the intended receiver. So Pierman, the 6'3" senior, Jace Pierman, was the intended receiver that time. Could not haul that one in. So it's going to bring up third down and a very long for the Bronco offense. Ninth play of the drive. Third down and about 19. Ball at the Redmen 31-yard line. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Suki stands in the backfield with Middleton. There's the snap. He looks left. He's going to go left. Has his man. Cross hauls it in. He's still going to be short of the first down marker, but Cross able to haul it in. 31 down to about the 11-yard line, so 20-yard gain.
Gain of 20. It's good for a Russell first down.
That is good for the first down.
We need Chloe.
Well, some of the high schoolers were asking if you would play Sweet Carolina at halftime.
Always do.
So that's going to bring up the first down. 10th play of the drive. Middleton looking right, goes right. Too high on the attempt.
Middleton to number 32, Cameron.
As that was Farmer, the intended receiver.
Second and 10.
Going to bring up second down and 10. Ball at the 11-yard line. 6:23 left to go here in the first half. The Redmen lead 29-7 over the Russell Broncos. Farmer, or no, that is Strobel and Pierman split out to the right. Walker, Middleton, and Jackson Cross to the left. Nye stands in the backfield with Wyatt Middleton. He looks right, goes left to Cross. Cross able to pick up a couple on the play. Going to bring up second down. Call it a gain of 2 on the play. Six minutes and counting left to play here in this first half. The Redmen lead 29-7. It's going to bring up a third down and 7. Middleton looks to the sideline. Now a timeout going to be called, and we'll take one with them. You're listening to Redmen football on KQMA.
And on Next Tech Channel 165 and the Smith Center Redmen YouTube channel. I'm sorry I didn't get a replay of the car fellow going down the field because the building was shaking. That's okay. Did a great job getting down the field and making points there on that long run. So fun times. Some more of our sponsors are Marvin Shipley. Thank you so much, Marvin. Homestead Land and Real Estate and Auction. Sean Phelps there in beautiful downtown Smith Center. Burke and Kimberly Phelps.
Just a reminder of
John Overmiller.
50-50 raffle. You can buy a ticket
James and Barbara Sweat, thank you so much for your contribution.
by 16.
And Barbara and Wanda Dietz. Dale and Audra Seaman.
And support the cheer squad.
So thank you everybody for contributing, make good things happen for Redmen, Lady Red, and everybody at USD 237.
As we return to play.
So we'll be having football and volleyball matches and games on the TV and on the internet. And we'll just see how things go this year. Both teams are playing pretty good. Lady Red are undefeated so far. So go Lady Red. Go Redmen.
5:44 left to go here in the first half. Last time the Broncos were in the red zone, they were able to punch it in from 1 yard out. See what they have drawn up here after the timeout. Pierman split out to the left, Twins to the right. Middleton rolls to his right. He's under pressure by Sass. Middleton gets the pass off, looking for Walker Middleton, incomplete.
Middleton to Middleton, incomplete.
That'll bring up fourth down.
Montgomery on the coverage. It's going to make it 4th down and 7.
4th and 7 for the Broncos. Trying to add some more points here as they will get the ball to start the second half. Right now the Redmen lead by 22, 29-7. 4th and 7 from the 8-yard line for the Broncos is what they will face here. Wyatt Middleton looks to the sideline to get the call. It looks like it coming out, split out to the left will be Jackson Cross. To the right, Jace Pierman and Walker Middleton. Strobel will be the wing back on the left side. Nye stands in the backfield with Wyatt Middleton. Strobel goes in motion. Middleton looks right, goes left. He's looking for Cross in the back of the end zone. Incomplete. No good. Too far. Had that foot on the out of bounds line as that one was close. Jackson Cross almost picked up a nice touchdown there on the back line, but they're going to say his foot was out of bounds. So turnover on downs for the Redmen defense. That was about as close as you could get to being in bounds as you could get without actually being in bounds. Nonetheless, it's turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for the Redmen. Ball at their own 9-yard line. 5:32 left to go here in the first half. There's the snap. They're going to hand this one off to Montgomery. Bentley spins around, breaks one tackle, and he's going to pick up a nice gain here on first down.
Short gain on the play.
Looks like give him a gain of 5 on the play.
Look like number 25 on the tackle, 28, that is Charles Krug.
See what the Redmen do here on 2nd down and 5. Kelch gets the snap. They're coming off the right side. They hand it off to Luke Franklin. Franklin breaks a couple tackles and going to get close to the first down marker.
Gain of about 4 or 5.
See where they mark him. They are already going to give him the first down. He's up to the 20-yard line. Call it gain of 5 on the play.
1st and 10 Redmen.
So 1st and 10 for the Redmen. Four and a half to go here in the first half. 29-7 the Redmen lead. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line as the Redmen hand this one off to Luke Franklin.
Franklin for short yardage.
Little to no gain on the play that time. We'll call it no gain on the play. Second down and 10 for the Redmen. Ball at their own 20-yard line. 4:05 and counting left to play here in the first half. The Redmen up by 22, 29-7. Ian Doan split out to the right. Davian the tight end on the left side. Wishbone set behind Kelch. The Redmen go left to right on your radio dial. There's a snap counter play with Montgomery. Nice defensive effort that time by the Broncos as they were ready for that counter. And it looks like the first one in there was Andrew Betcher. That'll bring up 3rd down. And call it 13. Loss of 3 on the play. Ball back to the 17-yard line. So third down and about 13. Ball again back to the 17-yard line. Kelch awaits the snap from Cade Sass. There's the snap. They're going to hand this one off. No, Kelch keeps it himself. The first time he's had the quarterback keeper this year, and he's going to dive forward close to the first down marker. What a great job by Tarek Kelch. He kept that one around the left side. See where they mark him down at. It looks like they're going to mark him just short of the first down marker. So instead of, it went from 3rd and 13 to now 4th and 1. Gain of 12 on the play for Tarek on his first carry of the ball game. So going to bring up 4th down and about 1 for the Redmen offense. As the Redmen have it, Luke Franklin picks up the first down. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the play. That's all he needed was 4th and 1. He picked up 2. 1st and 10 for the Redmen. Ball at their own 31-yard line. 2:15 and counting left to go here in the first half. The Redmen lead at 29-7 over the Russell Broncos as the Redmen back on the ball. Franklin, the wing back on the left side. Kelch back to pass. He's looking over the middle for Dabian. Dabian's got the pass. He's at the 45-40, 35-30. Still on his feet as the Broncos finally push him out of bounds. That was nigh on the tackle. So Dabian picks up the big first down in the Bronco territory.
1st and 10 for the Redmen. Gain of 44.
Ball all the way down to the 25-yard line. 44-yard pitch and catch that time by the Redmen. They pick up the first down through the air. Eighth play of the drive here. Now they're deep into Bronco territory. 1st and 10 from the 25 as there's a flag on the play. They went with the flip play to Luke Franklin as Luke's going to pick up to about the 21-yard line, but we'll see what the flag is all about here.
Tripped up by Cross and Crew. There is a flag on the play.
See what the flag is all about. False start on the Redmen. Pushing back 5 yards. So instead of 1st and 10 from the or 2nd and about 6 from the 21. We'll replay first down. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 30. Minute 51 left to play here in the first half. Smith Center leads 29-7. Trying to punch it across again before halftime. As again, Russell will gain possession of the football to start the second half. Ball still hasn't been spotted. Did Russell not accept that penalty? Now they're moving it back. It just took a while.
It's a 5-yard penalty. Be a repeat of first half.
So again, 1st and 15 from the 30. Minute 51 left to play here in the first half. A drive that started at their own 9-yard line. The Redmen now have it 1st and 15 from the Bronco 30. A 44-yard pass play from Tarek Kelch to Jason Dabian set this up into a Bronco territory. Franklin, the wing back on the left side, broken bone behind Kelch. He's going to drop back to pass again. Looks left, goes left, has his man. It's Dabian right at the line of original line of scrimmage. You're going to say incomplete though.
Kelch to Dabian falls incomplete.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 15.
2nd down and 15.
Second and 15 from the 30. That stops the clock at a minute 37 left to go. Again, the Redmen lead by 22. They lead 29-7. Doan split out to the right. Broken bone behind Kelch as Sass and Montgomery still in the broken bone. Franklin, the wing back on the left side. They hand it off to Montgomery. Bentley runs over one defender, and then it takes about 4 or 5 Broncos to bring him down. Gonna bring up 3rd down, though, for the Redmen. It's like call it gain of 6 on the play for Bentley.
Gain of 6.
We'll call it 3rd down and about.
Timeout on the field.
Actually, let's give him gain of 7 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 after the timeout. So.
Yeah, it's in 3rd and 9.
So to bring up third down and 8 or 9, long 8, short 9 here for the Redmen after the timeout. As again, the ball setting about the 24-yard line. So I was right the first time, gain of 6 on the play. See what the Redmen have drawn up here for this long third down play. The Bronco defense back out there ready to go. Here comes the Redmen offense. Looks like Tegan McKenzie will be the wide receiver, split out to the right. Minute and a half left to play here in the first half. The Redmen up by 22, 29-7. Redmen in the huddle. Again, they face third down and 9 from the 24-yard line. Looks like we're about ready to get back to action.
How far do you trust Luke's legs?
They're back in the wishbone. McKenzie, the wide receiver to the right side. Third down and 9 from the 24. They hand it off to Sass. Jake looking, breaks a couple tackles. He's going to fall forward close to the 20-yard line. He's going to bring up fourth down nonetheless for the Redmen. Call it gain of, well, let's see, we'll call it a gain of 4, ball at the 20-yard line. So the Redmen face another fourth down, this time 4th and 5 from the 20. Under a minute left to play here in the first half. It is going to be a Doan split out to the right. Davey in the tight end on the left side. Wishbone set behind Kelch. Ball at the 20-yard line. They're going to hand this one off at 2. No, Kelch keeps it himself again. He's got the first down as Kelch all the way down to the 11.
Kelch all the way down to the 10-yard line.
So they mark him at the 11. Gain of 9 for Tarek.
Gain of 9 on the play. First and 10.
Brings up first down for the Redmen. They are perfect on fourth down so far in this ball game. 3 of 3.
Billy Montgomery up the middle. Gain of a couple.
Looks like a short gain for Bentley. 27 seconds left to go. Brings up second down for the Redmen.
Second down.
They give Bentley the 9-yard line, so let's call it a gain of 2 for Bentley. There's a timeout on the field. We'll just keep this here as the Redmen call a timeout. Again, they lead 29-7, 27 seconds left to go in this first half. This will be the 13th play of the drive for the Redmen. Again, this drive started at their own 9-yard line with about 5.5 minutes left to go in this first half. Now we're down to 27 seconds left. The Redmen have it 2nd and 8 from the 8. This is the Redmen's second trip into the red zone. They punched it in from 19 yards out the last time they were in the red zone. 2nd and 8 from about the 9-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offense. They're ready to go. We're waiting the Redmen offense. Here they come. 2nd and 8 from the 9-yard line. 27 seconds left to go in this first half. The Redmen knocking on the door right before halftime, trying to go up even more here. So here comes the Redmen offense, and now a timeout called by the Broncos. So we'll go ahead and take this one. 27 seconds left. The Redmen lead 29-7. You're listening to Redmen football on KQMA.
Well, everybody wants to take a break and get their brains together here to see what happens. Redmen came out, lined up, and Russell came down and checked it out and said, hey, let's talk this over. So that's what they did. 27.9 seconds left in their first half. So let's see what the Redmen can do with that much time and 8 yards to go for a first down and 9 yards to go for a touchdown. So good luck, Redmen. There's Doc Harrisnape down there in the green shirt.
Yeah, we don't have a timeout. We got to.
So come on out. As I said, there's a little girls volleyball camp on Sunday at 2 o'clock to 4:30. So if your little girl, I think up to age 6th grade, can come and participate in that, and they'll give them the opportunity to get some volleyball skills in. So come on up to the school on Sunday. Go Redmen.
27 seconds left to go in the first half. Kelch awaits a snap from Cade Sass. There is the snap. They hand it off, counter play. No, with Bentley Montgomery. He lost the handle on it, but it looks like he fell back on it.
Loss on the play.
That'll bring up 3rd down. If the Redmen even decide to run a play here, loss of about 3 on the play. Redmen quickly back on the ball as Bentley gets this one around the left side, breaks one tackle, falls forward, gets up to about the 7-yard line. Called gain of 4. And there is a flag on the play, actually. So the Redmen have to be ready here after that'll start on the set of the ball. They have 3 seconds left to go after the penalty. Still awaiting the call here from the referee.
I see the flag now.
It is holding on the Redmen, so that'll push them back.
Going to make it 3rd and long.
Ball back to the 21-yard line. Redmen ready to snap it as soon as the ball is ready to play. There's a snap. They get one final play in. Kelch back to pass. He's looking in the end zone for Davian, and no call. Maybe a little bit of hand fighting there, but nonetheless, that's going to do it for the first half. The Redmen lead 29-7. And we'll be back to wrap up our first half coverage from Hubbard Stadium after this, as you're listening to Redmen football on KQMA.
And on Next Tech Channel 165 and the Center Redmen YouTube channel. So Maggie's up here with the music. I don't think so. I think it's big girls. So Maggie's up here. She's going to play some songs, and the Scarlets are going to come out and dance. So here we go. Try to get some music queued up here.
Hey, I have a question. I can't either. This was a little hard.
This is your 2022-2023 Scarlets. Freshman Haley Conaway. Sophomores Kenya Gotzi. L. Jacobs. Junior Sierra Kingsbury. Caden Lehman. Co-captain Haley Feldman. And captain Adrian Hawkins. Performing tonight, To My Head and My Heart, choreographed by Adrian Hawkins.
I think about me now and who I could have been. And then I picture all the perfect that we lived. Till I cut the strings on your tiny violin. My mind's got a my mind of its own right now, and it makes me hate it. At least move like a dynamite if I can't just like baby. I'm torturing me. That's my mind in your eyes. I talk to extremes. Every day you tell me the monsters don't live. My head and my heart are caught in between.
The kick was good to make it 21-7. That very kickoff, the Redmen would answer. It was Benji Carr. Well, it took a weird bounce. He was able to track it down to the 1 yard line, took it 99 yards to the house up the Redmen sideline. The 2-point conversion was good, 29-7. The Redmen lead at halftime. Taking a look at the team stats so far in this ball game, Wyatt Middleton is 10 of 18 passing for 141 yards. The Broncos are 14 attempts rushing for 21 yards. Middleton has 6 carries for 11 yards. Jacob Nye has 6 carries for 13 yards. -5 yards rushing on 1 carry for Walker Middleton, and Suki has 1 carry for 2 yards. Receiving, Jackson Cross, 3 carries, 42 yards. 1 reception for Braden Strobel, 19 yards. 1 reception, Jacob Nye, 3 yards. 1 reception for Charles Krug, 19 yards. And 4 receptions for 58 yards for Walker Middleton. The Broncos look like 3 of 5 on 3rd down, 0 of 3 on 4th down. 2 trips into the red zone, 1 touchdown. They had 6 passing first downs and 3 rushing first downs. For the Redmen, they have Tarek Kelch, 1 of 3 passing for 44 yards. They've also rushed the ball 24 times for 158 yards. For the Redmen, they have Jake Sass, 4 carries, 11 yards. Luke Franklin, 8 carries, 59 yards. Tarek Kelch, 2 carries, 21 yards. And Bentley Montgomery, 10 carries for 67 yards. The 1 reception went to Jason Dabian for 44 yards. Unofficially, the Redmen, 1 of 5 for 3rd down. They're 3 of 3 on 4th down. 2 trips into the red zone, 1 touchdown, as again the end of the first half there took away that chance at another touchdown. And then 6 rushing first downs, 1 passing first down for the Redmen. The Redmen, 3 penalties in that first half for 20 yards, and the Broncos 3 penalties for 25 yards there in the first half. That's where we're sitting after half number 1. We'll take a timeout, be back after this with more of our halftime show from Hubbard Stadium. You're listening to Redmen Football on KQMA. Okay, few minutes.
Rushing total 6 or
11. And the other one, Nye is 6 for 13. Ugh. Play it again. Okay. And welcome back on this Friday night. Jesse Ray with you from Hubbard Stadium in Smith Center, where the Smith Center Redmen lead 29-7 over the Russell Broncos as we are at halftime. As we take a look at some of the other games going on around the area tonight, looks like at halftime, Victoria leads Ness City 44-8. Osborne shutting out Hanover in the first half, 34-0. A tight one with Hoxie and Wichita County. Again, Wichita County, the number 1 ranked team in 8-man Division 1. With a minute 51 left to go in the second quarter, Wichita County was up 22-14. Southeast of Saline, the number 1 team in Class 2A, flexing their muscles again tonight as they lead Minneapolis 51-0. Called at halftime, Lakeside over Logan Palco 48-0. It was at halftime, Hayes leading Manhattan at halftime 14-10. Look at the Hayes High Indians taking it to the number 1 ranked team in Class 6A. That'll be an interesting one here in the second half. Also halftime, TMP leads Plainville 21-0. Let's see some other updates at halftime. Hill City over Thunder Ridge 14-6. Looks like at 3:33 left to go in the second quarter. Beloit was up on Republic County 22-0. Into the first quarter, Trigo was up on Stockton 44-0. No recent update on that one. So some interesting scores. I'll try to keep you up to date with those as the night goes along. But again, we're here at halftime of our game, and Smith Center leads 29-7. Another 2-minute timeout. We'll be back to talk about college football and the games going on tonight and what's to come tomorrow as well. We'll be back after this. Okay. 2. Oh. Extra 5? Did you say an extra 5 after this? Oh, I was about to say an extra 5. Nope, put 3 anyway. Okie dokie. Okay. Hasn't come across yet. There it is. Ellsworth up on Sacred Heart 32-0. No real surprise there. Yeah, have you seen anything from Wabaunsee? They're playing Jeff County North. I didn't figure. He hadn't seen anything yet. It's at Jefferson County North. Do what, Mark? Oh, yeah. Yeah. And welcome back at halftime. The Smith Center Redmen lead the Russell Broncos 29-7. Let's take a look at the college games. So far tonight, a big one for you on ESPN tonight. Louisville leads Florida State 21-14. And at halftime, Wyoming leads Air Force 10-0. We'll feature the Kansas State Wildcats tomorrow afternoon here on 92.5 KQMA. The Green Wave of Tulane come to Bill Snyder Family Stadium. Both teams 2-0 on the year. See if K-State can improve to 3-0 before the big matchup with Oklahoma next Saturday. Also this weekend, Virginia Tech hosts Wofford. Number 1, Georgia hosts South Carolina. Number 4, Michigan will be hosting UConn. Nebraska with the interim head coach after they fired Scott Frost after losing to Georgia Southern last weekend. Well, they fired Scott Frost on Sunday. Mickey James is the interim head coach. His first game at the helm, Oklahoma. In Lincoln tomorrow at 11 o'clock on Fox, the number 6 Sooners come to Nebraska. Number 9, Kentucky is hosting Youngstown State. Number 17, Baylor is hosting Texas State. Missouri will be hosting Abilene Christian. Army will host Villanova. Some other games of interest, Cincinnati at Miami of Ohio. West Virginia hosts Townsend. Iowa State is hosting Ohio. Notre Dame will be hosting California. Number 25, Oregon will take on number 12, BYU. Number 20, Ole Miss at Georgia Tech. Also, number 22, Penn State at Auburn. Colorado will be at Minnesota. Wisconsin hosting New Mexico State. Number 2, Alabama is hosting UL Monroe. Also, Kansas will be at Houston. Number 19, Wake Forest will host Liberty. Colorado State will host Washington State. Number 3, Ohio State hosting Toledo. Number 8, Oklahoma State hosting Arkansas Pine Bluff. Number 10, Arkansas will host Missouri State. Number 15, Tennessee will host Akron. Number 16, NC State hosting Texas Tech. Looking down the list here, Iowa's hosting Nevada. Number 5, Clemson hosting Louisiana Tech. Number 21, Texas hosting UTSA. Number 13, Miami on the road. And number 24, Texas A&M. And number 14, Utah hosting San Diego State. As we'll take our final 2-minute timeout, when we come back, we'll be ready for the second half from Hubbard Stadium. As you're listening to Redmen Football on KQMA. Okay. Two minutes, please. Okay. Well, Trigo beat Stockton at my halftime, 58-0. It was 44-0 at the end of the first quarter. Hey, Mark, what's the Phillipsburg score? Phillipsburg's up 34-0 on Ellis. Yeah. Well hydrated in the second half. All right. Now getting ready for the second half. Again, the Redmen struck early as they had 3 touchdowns in the first half, 2 by Bentley Montgomery and 1 by Luke Franklin. And then that 99-yard kick return from Benji Carr, again, was their only score there in the second quarter. Again, 29-7. Smith Center leads Russell as we get set for this second half. Another update for you. Called at halftime, an 8-man football. Trigo defeats Stockton 58-0. If I remember right, Mark said that Phillips Sugar's up 34-0 on Ellis in that ball game. So, see what happens here in our second half as we are getting closer. No time left on the clock, so we are getting ready here. The Redmen will kick off to the Broncos here to start the second half as Alex Wilkinson heads out with the kicking tee. So we wait the Broncos to come back out here. The Redmen will kick right to left on your radio dial to start the second half. Looks like headed back will be a Walker Middleton. Also back will be Peyton Fawnensteel. Braxton Carr out there, also Brand Wilson, just to name a few. Looks like Tarek Kelch out there for the kickoff, and now Wilkinson kicks off. And this one picked up by the Broncos. They're looking for an opening over there on the far sideline. A whole host of Redmen and Broncos there. It's a whole pile up. So now the defense comes back out for the Redmen. So 1st and 10 for the Broncos, 11:52 left to play in this third quarter. Ball going to be spotted at their own 31-yard line. See what the Broncos can do here. They've had some success here late in that, late in the first quarter into the second quarter, being able to move the ball. Again, only 1 touchdown though. Trips to the right, 1 man to the left for Wyatt Middleton. He stands in shotgun. Now looks to the sideline. Going to change the call. Again, 1 man to the left, trips to the right. Nye stands in the shotgun with Middleton. They are going to hand it off to Nye. He goes up the middle. Luke Franklin hits him first. Let's see. Call a gain of 2 on the play for Nye. 2nd and 8 for the Bronco offense. Ball up to the 34-yard line. Looks like 33-yard line, so gain of 2. Pierman split out to the right. Twins to the left, wing back to the left. Wyatt Middleton in shotgun, sends Strobel left to right. Fumbled snap. He's under pressure by Dabian. And now a flag on the play as Dabian was in hot pursuit. And a flag going to come in, going to be holding on the Broncos. That's going to be deep in the backfield too, as that flag is setting at about the 22-yard line. So this one's going to push the Broncos way back if the Redmen so choose to do so, or they could decline it and be 3rd down because it was an incomplete pass. See what the Redmen decide to do here, if they want to play field position or try to get the ball back a little sooner here. As again, if they decline it, it's 3rd down and 8. They accept it, it's 2nd down and forever. It is holding on the Broncos. We'll replay 2nd down. Spot foul. That again, the flag's at about the 22-yard line. They need the 41 for a 1st down. So the ball will be about the 12-yard line. Going to be 2nd down and 29. 2nd down and about 29. Ball back at the 12-yard line. Again, they need the 41 for a 1st down. So Second and 29 from the 12. Middleton again under pressure. He's looking to the Redmen sideline, and it's caught by Pierman. Pierman able to haul it in over the outstretched hands of that is Davion or Pierman, able to use his height to his advantage that time. Or listed at 6 foot. Pierman at 6'3". Ball back up to the original line of scrimmage to the 31-yard line. 19-yard pickup for Pierman. 19-yard pickup brings up 3rd down and 10. Ball back at the 31-yard line. Left to right go the Broncos on your radio dial, trying to pick up this 3rd down play. Middleton, screen to a Nye. Nye stumbles ahead for a gain of a couple. And then a flag comes in late. Personal foul on the Redmen, so give the Broncos a 1st down. We saw that a couple times last week against Norton. First time in this ball game. So, mark off 15 yards, 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Puts the ball up to the 49-yard line. Ten and a half to go in the 3rd quarter. The Redmen lead 29-7. Broncos have it 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. Sends Strobel in motion right to left. Middleton, quick pass to the left to Walker Middleton. Walker, again, he's got some speed out there, the young freshman for the Broncos. He's going to pick up a nice gain here. Looks like gain of 7 on the play. Second down and about 3. Ball at about the 43-yard line. The Broncos need, or about the 44-yard line. The Broncos need the 41. So 2nd down and 3. 9:45 left to go. Twins to the left, 1 man to the right for Middleton. Drops back, quick pass to the left again. They're going to have the 1st down and more. As Cross gets up to the 36-yard line. Gain of 8. First and 10 for the Broncos. 9:13 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 29-7. The Redmen lead the Broncos here at Hubbard Stadium. Twins left, Twins right. They send Walker Middleton in motion left to right. Wyatt rolls to his right. He's under pressure. Does get the pass off, and it's going to be incomplete. Walker Middleton, the intended receiver. Had completed 3 straight passes to that point. So Middleton going to bring the offense back up. 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line, the Redmen 36-yard line. Smith Center leads Russell 29-7. Twins right, Twins left. Middleton in the shotgun. He looks left. Looks over the middle, now rolls to his left, gets the pass off. He's got a man open, it's Cross. Cross has the 1 man to beat, breaks a tackle, cuts back, he's across the goal line. Touchdown Jackson Cross from 36 yards out. Wyatt Middleton to Jackson Cross. So the Broncos cut into the Redmen a 22-point lead. 8:47 left to play. The Broncos take the opening 2nd half kickoff. 69 yards. on 4 plays. Extra point is good. Which makes it 29-14. The Smith Center Redmen lead. You're listening to Redmen football on KQMA.
And on Next Tech Channel 165 had a note that teammates was looking for someone to, anybody who wants to volunteer to be a mentor for the teammates organization here at Smith Center. What it involves is just going up and spending time with a kid, doing all kinds of things. It's not all always academic stuff. It's just kind of getting together and doing fun stuff with a child and a student at Smith Center Elementary School. So you can come and enjoy some time together and help a kid develop into a fine Redmen or Lady Red person. So just go up to the high school, 75282-6609, and let them know you want to be a teammate or talk to Tim Wilson or Rob Buckmaster, and they will help you out, figuring out what you can do. One fellow was a teammate, and they went and played ball with the kid, threw the football around and stuff like that. So thought I'd mention that for y'all. Go Redmen.
7 left to go in the third quarter. The Smith Center Redmen lead at 29-14 over the Russell Broncos, but they just had a 36-yard pass. Wyatt Middleton found Jackson Cross. They boom this one deep. Again, Carr this time going to see it bounce, picks it up at about the 17. Benji up to the 20, and he's going to be brought down about the 23-yard line. Redmen to start, 8:42 left to go. So we see what the Redmen can do with their first possession of the second half, starting at their own 34-yard line. No, their own 29-yard line. So, on the 24-yard line as the Redmen hand this one off up the middle. Now they're up to the 28-yard line. Bring up second down. Sass with a carry of about 4 on the play. Just Jake's 5th carry of the ball game. Brings up second down and 6 from the 28-yard line. Back on the ball are the Redmen. Kelch gets the high snap, corrals it, hands it off to Luke Franklin. He's going to be brought down. Maybe if he's lucky, got back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play for Luke. He's now at 9 carries for 59 yards. 3rd down and 6 for the Redmen. Again, just about 1 of 5 on the 3rd down in that first half. Doan split out to the right. Wishbone set behind Kelch. Ball at the own 28-yard line as they hand this one off to Sass. Jake gets across the 30 up to maybe the 31. Going to bring up 4th down, though, for the Redmen. Call gain of 3 on the play. Ball at the 31-yard line for the Redmen. 4th down and about 3. Interesting, looks like the Redmen may punt this ball away. First punt of the ball game for either team. Is back deep to receive the punt for the Broncos will be Walker Middleton. So they put the freshman back to receive the punt as Tarek Kelch will be back for the Redmen. Last week saw the one go over his head. He slipped as he was trying to pick it up down at the 2-yard line. Kelch awaits the snap. Good snap this time. Tarek's got all sorts of time. Nice punt here. Spiraling punt sends Walker Middleton back to the 30-yard line, his own 30, and he's going to be tripped up. Nice play by the Redmen. That is Luke Franklin to bring him down quickly. Ball at the 32-yard line, so 2-yard return for Walker Middleton. So the Broncos start this drive at their own 32 with 6:41 left to go in this third quarter. So again, they scored on their last drive 36-yard pass, Wyatt Middleton to Jackson Cross. 4 plays, 69 yards, and again, 3 minutes and 5 seconds. A personal foul kept the drive alive for the Broncos as the Redmen had him back at like second down and 29. A personal foul gave them a first down, and then the Broncos did the rest from there. As this time they come out, trips to the left, 1 man to the right. Middleton going to keep this one. Quarterback keeper off the right side. He's brought down quickly as Dylan Tassell there, and it looks like Cade Sass there as well. Oh, short loss on the play, actually. Going to bring up second down for the Broncos. Second down and 11. 6:15 left to go here in the third quarter. The Redmen lead it 29-14. Pierman and Walker Middleton will be split out to the right. One man or twins to the left. Middleton, that's Wyatt Middleton, stands in shotgun. Fakes the handoff, looks right, goes right, and it's over the head of Walker Middleton, incomplete. Brings up third down for the Broncos. Fourteen of 24, Middleton. Again, Walker Middleton, 14 of 24, 211 yards passing so far in this ball game. Third down and 11 for the Redmen or for the Bronco offense. Twins left, twins right. Middleton looks right, looks over the middle. He's going, and that's going to be pass interference, big time there on the Redmen, as Walker Middleton was tackled over the middle for Wyatt Middleton even let go of the ball. So another picking up another first down are the Broncos by way of a Redmen penalty. Oh, pass interference on the Redmen. First and 10 for the Broncos. Ball going to be spotted at the 46-yard, their own 46-yard line. But as I was saying before that, Wyatt Middleton is 14 of 24 passing, 211 yards. The Redmen hadn't given up a 100-yard passer yet this year, but again, Phillipsburg and Norton didn't really pass the ball very much. And Middleton 14 of 24 for 211 as they have a first and 10 from their own 46-yard line. 5:48 left to go in the third. Middleton runs the option with Nye. Nye tries to get to the outside, and he's going to be up into Tarek Kelch on the tackle for the Redmen, and another flag on the play. This might be holding on to the Broncos as Luke Franklin was trying to track down Nye, and he was held, and false start on to the Broncos. Do the Redmen accept it, or do they just, either way, they lost yardage. It'll bring up second down and about 11 or about 12, or bring up first down and 15. Again, the call for false start on the, and the Redmen do decline it. So, 2-yard loss, ball back at about, well, long 1, short 2 here on the loss. Ball on the other side of the 45. Can bring up second down for the Broncos. Ball at about their own 39-yard line, or excuse me, their own 44-yard line. Middleton has twins right, one man to the left. Wyatt rolls to his right, goes over the middle, has his man, and almost picked off as the Redmen were there. Benji Carr there, some other Redmen there as well. Going to bring up third down. So third down and 11 for the Bronco offense. Ball grazing their 45-yard line. 5:19 left to go here in the third quarter. 29-14, the Smith Center Redmen lead the Russell Broncos. Wyatt Middleton looks to the sideline. Call comes in at Jace Pierman and be split out to the right. Walker Middleton to the right. Looks like Cross to the left. Wyatt Middleton in shotgun. Bobbles the snap, picks it up, passes off. Jackson Cross again, a big completion for the Broncos. They pick up another first down through the air. Ball up to the, looks like ball at the 34-yard line. 22-yard completion, flags all over the place here as an incomplete pass, but again, this one again to be coming back. There's flags all over the place. Holding on the Broncos, so this will again push them back. It was a 22-yard completion before that. Refs discussing here. Looks like we do have a Bronco down, so we'll take an injury timeout. You're listening to Redmen football on KQMA.
So go on out and enjoy a game. Redmen will be back in town in 2 weeks. Got to go to Alma next Friday night, so we'll see how that works out there. Never been to Alma's football field before. I communicated with their IT guy there. Not sure what kind of internet we'll have available, but we'll do with it the best we can. They're kind of down in a hole there, so. And then the next day we'll be going to Hoisington, for that big Hoisington game down there. So I don't know. Might send Jamie on with a parent, or an administrator, and then I might stay overnight in Russell just to so we can save about 3 or 4 hours of driving and get more sleeping. But remember, Tuesday night, remember, wear the red or the green. Come on out and root for Lady Red. There's a mighty fine Norton team's coming to town to show us what they can do. They've had a pretty good season so far. So we'll see what happens here. The fellow gets off the field, and Jesse's back on. Go Redmen. Go Lady Red. Belleville tomorrow. If you're in Belleville area, come on over and watch.
He gets to the sideline. It brings up, again, first down and 22 after the holding penalty on the Broncos. They'll have the ball all the way back at their own, well, actually, ball back at their own 47-yard line as they need the 24-yard line for a first down. Actually, about first and 22, first and 23, somewhere in there for the Broncos after that holding penalty. Wyatt Middleton brings his team out, sends Walker Middleton in motion left to right. Wyatt looks right, goes left, has Cross. Cross catches the ball, and then picks up about a yard on the play. Call it gain of 2 on the play. That last, not that catch, but the catch before that, the 22-yarder for Cross, put him at over 100 yards receiving for the night. Again, Middleton well over 200 yards. He's about the 235 on the night so far for Wyatt Middleton passing. 4:23 and counting left to go in the third quarter. The Smith Center Redmen lead 29-14. Second down and 21 for the Russell Broncos. Ball at the Redmen 45-yard line. Wyatt Middleton sends a man in motion, looks right, under pressure, and can they bring him down? They finally do. A huge hit by the Redmen. Luke Franklin, big hit, brings him down. There's a whole host of Redmen there. Wilkinson there, Davian there. There's a couple different Redmen there. Loss of 4 on the play. Fourth down and very long now for the Bronco offense. Fourth down and 25, or third down and 25. Third down and 25 for the Broncos. Ball at the Redmen 49-yard line. As there were Wyatt Middleton did a good job breaking the first couple tackles, but then he got held up, and Luke Franklin finished him off with the big hit. 3:25 and counting left to play here in the third quarter. The Redmen lead 29-14. It's third down and 25 for the Russell Broncos. Ball at the Redmen 49-yard line. Middleton looks left. Under pressure again, gets hit, gets the pass off. It's picked up! It's picked off by the Redmen. Bentley Montgomery, his second interception of the season. The senior defensive back with his second pick, and the Redmen take it back the other way.
His second interception of the season. It's going to be first and 10 Redmen from the 11.
So the Redmen will have it first and 10, a ball at their own. Looks like, see where they spot him down at. 3:10 left to go here in this third quarter. Redmen lead at 29-14, ball at their own 22-yard line. Kelch gets the snap. They're going to hand this one off to Jake Sass. He lowers his shoulder. He's going to get across the 25 up to about the 26-yard line. Call it gain of 4 on the play. Second down and 6 for the Redmen. Ball again at the 30 or about the 26-yard line. There's a snap. They're going to hand it off to Jake again as he's going to roll forward close to the 30-yard line. Going to bring up third down, though, for the Redmen. Bring up third down and about 2. Third down and 2 for the Redmen. Wishbone set behind Kelch. The Redmen go right to left on your radio dial. Ball at their own 30-yard line. They again hand it off to Sass. And Jake's going to get enough for the first down. First time the Redmen have had a first down here in the second half. Only their second possession of the second half. Give him another gain of 4. So 3 straight carries, each 4 yards for Jake. First and 10, a ball at their own 34-yard line. 1:49 and counting left to go in the third quarter. The Redmen lead 29-14. There's a snap. Kelch again hands it off to Jake Sass. Sass gets it to the outside. He cuts outside 45, 50, 45, and he's finally pushed out of bounds inside Bronco territory.
Jake Sass across the Bronco 45-yard line. Gain of about 21 on the play. Redmen first down in Bronco territory.
So a gain of 27 for Jake on that one. Redmen already back on the ball as they again hand it off to Sass. This time much shorter gain on the play. Brings up second down. Call it gain of 3 on the play. Another Bronco looks like cramping up here. 1:20 left to play in this first half, or in this third quarter. The Smith Center Redmen lead 29-14. The Broncos, the only score here in the second half. It was a 36-yard pass. Wyatt Middleton to Jackson Cross. The only touchdown here in the second half. The Redmen on their first drive of the second half, 3 and out. So we'll see what the Redmen can do here with this drive. Again, they have it into Bronco territory. Ball at about the 42-yard line. After that 2-yard gain by Sass. He's at 11 carries for 69 yards. That'll bring up second down and 8. Again, we have looks like a Bronco cramping at the moment. As we'll take a look here at some scores. Beloit up on Republic County, 44-0. Looks like Wichita County leads Hoxie 28-22. Southeast of Salina up on Minneapolis 51-0. Hill City in the fourth quarter over Thunder Ridge 28-14. TMP leads Plainville. TMP leads Plainville 27-6. Manhattan has fought back. They were down 14-10 at halftime. They now lead Hayes 24-14. Looks like we're able to get back underway here. 2nd down and 8 for the Redmen. Ball at the Bronco 42-yard line. Kelch brings them out. Ian Doan, the wide receiver, to the right side. Again, a handoff to Jake Sass as the Redmen trying to wear down that Bronco defense here late in the third quarter. Ball up to, looks like about the 37-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. Looks like bring up 3rd down and about 3. 55 seconds left to play in the third quarter. The Redmen up 29-14. There's a snap. Again, a handoff to Jake Sass. Sass again moving the pile. Did he fumble the ball? Cameron Farmer has the football in his hands. I'm going to say he took it away from Sass. And they are going to say fumble on the play. Looks like Sass had enough for the first down, and Farmer was able to rip it away from him. We'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Broncos with 44 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Ball will be spotted at their own 38-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Bronco offense. They send twins to the right, one man to the left. Middleton quickly to Walker Middleton, and he's going to be buried. Loss on the play. Luke Franklin on the tackle. It's like about a 5-yard loss. Brings up 2nd down for the Bronco offense. Ball back at about their own, looks like 29-yard line. Looks like the Broncos content. They'll run out the clock, 29-14. The Redmen lead at the end of 3. We'll be back to bring a fourth quarter action from Hubbard Stadium after this as you're listening to Redmen football on KQMA.
Next tick channel 165 and the Smith Center Redmen YouTube channel. And yeah, anytime you have a team that passes a lot, you're going to have a really long football game. So here we are in the fourth quarter, just starting the fourth quarter, and it's 9 o'clock. But the Redmen are showing up pretty well there, but just kind of lost the ball there for a bit, but pushing the Broncos back. Smith Center High School is participating in Next Tech's football donation campaign. For every touchdown made by Smith Center, Next Tech will donate $10 to the school. And the Smith Center Fire Department County Crew is sponsored this season by People's Bank, Better Water, and Brooks Flooring. Thank you for your support.
And for our little Camry Kingsbury, please meet over by the big tent ahead by the concession stand to get your prize. And for the
So thank you everybody for contributing, make good things happen to Smith Center. For the Lady Red, Redmen, and everybody at UST 237, if you'd like to contribute to continue to make good things happen, you can send money to Smith Center, Junior Senior High School, 300 Roger Bardaway, Smith Center, Kansas, 66967. We'll put your money to good use. We're back at action. Go Redmen.
They'll have twins left, twins right. Nye will stand to the left of Wyatt Middleton in shotgun. They go right to left on your radio dial here in the fourth quarter. Broncos, Middleton has it, goes to his right, way overthrows his intended receiver. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Broncos. 3rd and 15 from their own 29-yard line, and 11:54 left to go here in this ball game. Jackson Cross will be split out to the left. Looks like Jace Pierman split out to the right. See where the rest of the Broncos go. Looks like Walker Middleton's going to be split out to the left. Wyatt Middleton in shotgun has a Nye standing behind him. They run the option. They flip it to Walker Middleton. He's buried in the backfield. The Redmen ready for that one. Doing to sell with the big tackle for loss. As the ball goes all the way back to the 20, looks like 21-yard line. Loss of about 8 on the play for Walker Middleton. So the Broncos come out to kick. Krug, going to be back. Low snap, does get the punt off though. The Redmen let it bounce. It takes a great Broncos bounce all the way inside the 20-yard line down to the 19. 11:02 left to play. They'll start at their own 19-yard line this drive, will the Redmen. Had a nice drive going last time around, but the Broncos forced the fumble. This time the Redmen start at their own 19-yard line. They go left to right on your radio dial. Smith Center leads Russell 29-14. Again, 11:02 left to play. Ian Doan going to be split out to the right. Davian, the tight end, on the left side. Franklin, Montgomery, and Sass in the wishbone behind Kelch. Again, left to right go the Redmen. They're going to hand this one off to Montgomery. Bentley cuts back middle, and he's going to pick up a nice gain here on first down. Let's see, they spot him down at about the 27. Gain of 8 on the play for Bentley. Second down and 8 for the Redmen. 10.5 minutes left to play. 29-14. Smith Center leads Russell. As the Redmen hand it off to Luke Franklin this time. Luke picks up a nice gain here. Ball up to the 37-yard line, called gain of 10 for Luke Franklin. First down for the Redmen. First and 10 from the 36, or from the 37. 10 minutes left to play. Kelch awaits the snap. There it is. They're going to hand this one off. And no, Kelch keeps it himself up the middle. Followed Jake Sass right through the hole. And spot him down. Gain of about 6 on the play. Second down and 4. Ball up to the 38-yard line. Or 42-yard line, I should say. So second down and 4 after the gain of 6 by Kelch. There's the snap. They hand this one off to Montgomery again. Bentley's to the outside and just tripped up before he could get that full head of steam going, but he picks up the first down. Gain of 10 on the play. Brings up first and 10 from the 48. First and 10 from the Bronco 48-yard line. There's the snap. Kelch keeps it himself again up the middle across the 45. Nice pickup there on first down. Looks like gain of 5 on the play. Second down and 5 as the Redmen continue to work the clock. 8:40 and counting left to go in the fourth quarter. Smith Center leads 29-14. Tegan McKenzie, the wide receiver to the right. Jason Davian tight end on the left side. Second and 5 from the Bronco 43-yard line. There's the snap. Kelch keeps it himself again. This time the Broncos ready for it, and a loss of about 2 on the play. Brings up third down for the Redmen. Third down and 7. Ball back to the 45-yard line. And the Redmen are in Bronco territory as Ian Doan brings the play in for the Redmen. 29-14, Smith Center leads Russell. 7:55 and counting left to go in the fourth quarter. The Redmen have not scored since that 99-yard kick return for Benji Carr. 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Kelch hands this one off. Montgomery gets it. Still going to bring up fourth down, though, for the Redmen. Looks like a gain of 3 on the play. This will be the 8th play of the drive. Fourth down and about 4. Ball at the 42-yard line. The Redmen need looks like about the Bronco 38-yard line. 7:05 left to go in this fourth quarter. The Redmen lead 29-14 over the Russell Broncos. Redmen quick up to the ball now. McKenzie split out to the right, and timeout by the Redmen. The play clock was running down. We'll take a timeout with them as the Smith Center Redmen lead 29-14 in the fourth quarter. You're listening to Redmen Football on KQMA.
And on Next Tech Channel 165, the Smith Center Redmen YouTube channel. Everybody yell, go red. Go red. So don't forget to come out to the volleyball game match on Tuesday, next Tuesday. And if you're in the Belleville area, come out to that. Next Friday we'll be in Alma with Bunsey. So that should, in case I shifted things around and shipped us off to the east instead of staying in the central or western area for the district plays that starts next week. Is it districts? Is that what's called, Tim? The games we're playing now, district? Yeah, district. Oh no, next week. The games we start playing next week. How you can confer with Tim Wilson here, or the clock scoreboard wrangler. So here we go. Go Redmen.
McKenzie split out to the right. Davian tight end on the left side. Wishbone set behind Kelch. Flag on the play as they hand it off to Sass. But again, flag on the play. We'll see what this one's all about. If it's not on the Broncos, it'll be a turnover on downs because Sass only picked up about 2 on the play. Ball start on the Redmen. Turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Ball thrown 40-yard line. Trying to cut into this Redmen lead. 6:52 left to go in this fourth quarter. Smith Center leads 29-14. Looks like Wyatt Middleton 17 of 30 on the night. 230 yards passing. That one interception, that was his first interception of the season, actually. 5 touchdown passes coming in. Has that 1 touchdown pass, but now an interception on his resume as well. 6:52 left to go as Middleton drops back. Screen pass almost picked off by Coy Hairsnape. The big fella almost had a pick, but it could not haul it in. It brings up 2nd down. If Coy could have picked that, he read that perfectly as they were trying to go with the quick out to Walker Middleton. Coy was there, but just couldn't quite haul that one in. Stops the clock with 6:47 left to go in this ball game. Smith Center leads 29-14. Wyatt Middleton breaks the huddle. They have Cross and Krug to the left, Twins to the right. Middleton, quick pass out to the right. That is Pierman on the reception. Jake Sass on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down for the Broncos. Looks like call a gain of 6 on the play. Pierman on the reception. So 3rd and about 3, long 3, short 4 here for the Broncos. 6:15 and counting left to go. Wyatt Middleton, low snap. He's looking left. He's under pressure. He gets the pass off. It's picked off. The Redmen pick it off. Is that Davion Orr? No, that's Tegan McKenzie with the interception. And then a late flag as they apparently watched the Thursday night game last night when they picked up and threw Travis Kelsey to the ground. That's exactly what just happened to Tegan McKenzie as he got picked up and tossed down to the ground. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and Tegan McKenzie with his first interception of the season. Wyatt Middleton had 0 interceptions coming into the ball game. He's got 2 here in the second half. Helmet to helmet, then personal foul. 2 flags on the defense. Again, they went helmet to helmet and then the personal foul. So we'll see how much they mark off here. Ball was down. Tegan returned it to about the 40-yard line. The Redmen do decline the helmet to helmet, but they'll take that personal foul. So the ball spotted down at the 25-yard line. The Redmen have it. 6 minutes left to go here in this fourth quarter. So 1st and 10 for the Redmen. Ball at the Bronco 25-yard line. 6 minutes left to go. Redmen go left to right on your radio dial. Kelch counterplay with Montgomery. Spins around. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage as it looks like Pierman was in the backfield. Hernandez was back there as well. Brings up 2nd down and 10. No gain on the play for Bentley. Second down and 10 for the Redmen. Broken bone with Luke Franklin, the wing back on the left side. 2nd and 10 from the 25. There's the snap. Quick pass out to Franklin. Luke breaks 1 tackle. He's got the first down, and he's down inside the 15. Second completion of the ball game for the Redmen. Down to the 12-yard line. 13-yard pickup for the Redmen. Puts the Redmen back inside the red zone. Call it actually gain of 14. They give him the 11-yard line.
Up a little bit, up a little bit. Up a little bit.
Redmen getting set here. There's the snap. Kelch keeps it around the left side, but this one's coming back as there's a pile up at the line of scrimmage, so I'm sure there's probably going to be a hold call. The flag is right at the line of scrimmage. And another Bronco player down again. Hopefully everything's all right with him. Hopefully that one's just a cramp as it was the last time. Nonetheless, it does look like he's just cramping up. Good to see that that's all that one is. A quick update for you. Final, Norton 56, Oakley 15. Also, 40-22, Hill City up on Thunder Ridge with 3:48 left to go in that one. 4:49 left to go in our ball game. The Smith Center Redmen lead the Russell Broncos 29-14. It is on the Redmen. Looks like it must have been a call offsetting penalties there. So it looks like we'll just replay first down from the 11-yard line. So we'll replay first down. 1st and 10 for the Redmen. Ball at the Bronco 11-yard line. 4:49 left to go in this fourth quarter. 29-14, the Smith Center Redmen lead the Russell Broncos. Here comes the Redmen offense. Tegan McKenzie will be the wide receiver on the right side. Looks like Jason Dabian will be the tight end on the left side. Wishbone set behind Kelch. That's Sass, Montgomery, and Luke Franklin. 4:49 left to play. The Redmen knocking on the door. 1st and 10 from the Bronco 11. There's a snap and a whistle. False start on the Redmen. So pushes the Redmen back. 1st and 15 from the 16. So 4:49 left to play. Ian Doan brings a new play in. Tegan McKenzie comes to the sideline. 29-14. The Smith Center Redmen lead the Russell Broncos. 4:49 left to play. Ian Doan split out to the right. Wishbone set behind Kelch. Jason Dabian tight end on the left side. 1st and 15 from the 16, and another flag on the play. Another false start on the Redmen. So another false start on the Redmen. Back to back. That puts them back at 1st and 20 from the 21. So now Tegan McKenzie brings the play back in. .449 left to play. Smith Center leads 29-14. Kelch has him ready. There's a snap. They hand this one off to Montgomery. Bentley around the left side. Gets back up to about the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 2nd down and about 10. After the gain of 10, Bentley's flirting with another century mark. He's at, looks like, unofficially 15 carries for 98 yards. 2nd and 10 now from the 11. There's a snap. They hand this one off to Luke Franklin. Trying to get spun down by his jersey. Stays on his feet. Gains about 5 on the play. Still brings up 3rd down for the Redmen. 3rd and 5 from the 6-yard line. Tegan McKenzie split out to the right. Wishbone set behind Tarek Kelch. Benji Carr, the tight end on the left side. There's a snap from Cade Sass. They hand this one off to Montgomery. Bentley, there's the hat trick. Bentley Montgomery, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the ballgame, this time from 6 yards out, and the Smith Center Redmen go up 35-14 with 3:29 left to go. Unofficially 100 yards rushing for Bentley Montgomery, 16 carries, 104 yards unofficially. Well, that drive took a little while, but the Redmen on the board. 4 plays, 25 yards, and the Redmen on the board. They line up to go for 2. Kelch rolls out to his right, looking in the back of the end zone, has his man, and incomplete as Ian Doan, the intended receiver. But the Redmen do lead now 35-14. We'll be back with the rest of the fourth quarter after this. You're listening to Redmen Football on KQMA. Okay. Nice. Huh. My goodness.
Jenny! Oh, she saw it.
Right.
Call Jenny Carr.
Right.
Never answers her phone. Jenny Carr! She never answers her phone. I would pay for it.
Sorry, I was going to give a shout out. Mark was out there in Redmen land, and everybody else is watching out there, trying to in the mountain zone. So go Redmen.
The 25, he's outside 30. Up the Redmond sideline, pushed out of bounds there.
And it's still on the return.
So Fawn and Steele, nice return. Spot him down at about the 33-yard line. So 33-yard line is where the Broncos start this drive with 3:22 left to go. See what the Bronco offense can do. They've had some success in this ball game. They've moved the ball pretty well. Again, Wyatt Middleton, unofficially 236 yards passing in this ball game. So he's had a nice night, but again, came in 5 touchdowns to 0 interceptions. He's thrown 2 here in the second half. As the Broncos come out, twins right, one man to the left, wing back to the right side. Middleton in shotgun. They gets the snap, looks right, goes right into the flats. That is a Pierman on the reception. Pierman quickly up close to the first down marker.
Middleton to Pierman for a gain of about 8.
Looks like, got gain of 9 on the play. Second and 1. Looks like 2:45 and counting left to go on this one. The Redmen lead 35-14. The defensive front looks like right now Will Tucker's in there along with Wilkinson. Also in there is Weiner as Middleton loses the handle on the snap. Still able to pick up the first down though. So made a little something out of nothing there. Picked up the first down. Call gain of 2 on the play for Middleton. So first and 10 for the Broncos. The ball at the 45-yard line. 2:25 and counting left to go in this ball game. Osborne defeats Hanover 54-8. So the Mighty has fallen. Hanover #1 for so many years. Right now, Osborne able to, who's had their season ended by Hanover so many times. I'm sure that win feels pretty darn good for the Bulldogs. As the pass goes into the flats to Walker Middleton. And again, Luke Franklin in on the coverage for the Redmen. Brings up second down and 10, stops the clock with 1:59 left to play. Ian Doan comes in on defense. Luke Franklin comes out. See if we can pick up some of the Redmen here. Also coming in, Brant Wilson. He'll come in. I'm sure Jake Sass probably going to be coming out. Doan, Tucker, Carr. Also will be in there is Leonard Schlatter. We'll try to pick up the rest of the Redmen as they head back out. There is another Bronco down. Looks like possibly cramping up again. That's the third or fourth Bronco to cramp up again. We're here in the middle of September, and it is, well, about 80, 90 degrees again at the kickoff of today. So these Broncos have played both ways, offense and defense. So a couple of them cramping up here tonight, but luckily those are about the most significant that the Broncos have had injury-wise, as we did see earlier in the night. Braden Strobel go off, needed some help off, but he was able to come back out onto the field as well. So out on the field for the Redmen, we see Trace Billinger's out there. Also out there is Tyler Quinn. Ian Doan. Also out there will be Carson Montgomery, Will Tucker, Leonard Schlatter, Garrett Weiner, Brant Wilson, again Ian Doan, Looks like 70. Again, that's Tyler Quinn at linebacker. Tegan McKenzie's out there, along with Parker Hutchinson. Also out there will be, let's see, we said Trace Billinger's in, and then also Davion Orr out there on the Redmen defense. The Broncos will have 1:59 left to go when we get back into action here. Second down and 10 from the right around the 44, 45 yard line. Here comes the Bronco offense. Cross and Walker Middleton split out to the left. Also, Strobel will be split out to the left. One man to the right. I believe that's Pummel to the right. Wyatt Middleton in shotgun. They're going to hand this one off to Suki. He's going to be brought down, gets hit at the line of scrimmage. The defensive front doing a good job there, as that is Wayner in there. Also Schlatter in on the tackle, and Will Tucker in there. A whole host of Redmen that time. Going to bring up third down for the Bronco offense. Suki, no gain on the play. So third down and 10, minute and a half left to play in the ball game. The Redmen 35, Russell Broncos 14. So we await the Broncos to come out with the play. And now we have a whistle. That delay a game by the Broncos. So that'll push them back 5 yards. Third down and 15 for minute 9 left to play. Ball be about their own 40-yard line. Different quarterback in for the Broncos. We'll let you know who that is as soon as we see his numbers. Pass is complete to the outside. Nice pickup here for the Broncos. They put their second team in. Number 4 is the quarterback. That's Mason Rohr. Catching the football. Not sure who that was over there. 80. Is that 89? That's Max Evans on the catch. Called fourth down. After the gain of about 14 on the play. Fourth down and call it 7. 24 seconds left to play. So Rohr going to punt this one away. That may have partially been blocked by the Redmen. Redmen let it die, and they will have it first and 10 from their own 48-yard line. 12 seconds left. The Redmen will have it first and 10 at their own 48, or at their own 48-yard line. Sure, let's see if the Redmen decide to run one play with the second team in here. Get them a little bit of experience here at the varsity level. Looks like Enix will be the quarterback or in the backfield. Grant Wilson will be in the backfield. Bringing the play in will be Reed Doan. Also in the backfield will be Braxton Carr. Enix will have a one play here with 12 seconds left. First and 10 from their own 48. High snap. Enix tracks it down. Handoff goes up to the 50-yard line. Is that Wilson on the carry? So Wilson on the carry to end the ball game. A 2-yard carry. And the Redmen win this one to prove to 2-1 on the year, 35-14. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back to wrap things up for you after this as you listen to Redmen football on KQMA.
The next check channel 165 is the Center Redmen YouTube channel. Thanks to Jamie Bauman for running the camera. Tim Wilson do the scoreboard. Jimmy Carr doing the PA announcing, and Jesse Ray always does a great job. So I'm Alan Donovan. I got to get everything packed up so I can go to bed, so I can get up and get on the bus at 7 o'clock in the morning. So go Redmen, go Lady Red.